am married to a military man, and because of his work, he's rarely ever at home. But each time he returns, even if it's just for a few days, those moments are always the sweetest. That week, he had just come back from an assignment, so I was excited. I wanted everything to feel peaceful and warm for him. I went to the market to buy ingredients to make his favorite food, exactly the way he likes it. I took my time selecting everything, already imagining how happy he would be when he tasted the meal. But on my way back home, something unbelievable happened. An old man in an expensive, sleek car slowed down beside me and called me over. I honestly thought he wanted to ask for directions. After all, our street is usually busy, but people stop to ask questions all the time. But instead of asking anything sensible, he began showering me with compliments. He admired my shape, the color of my skin, and even the shape of my ears. I stood there wondering if this man's eyes were okay, or if he was simply looking for trouble. Before I could recover, he said the nonsense boldly. I like you. Can I have your number? I was stunned. A man old enough to be my father was asking me such a thing. And it wasn't as if I was dressed provocatively. I wore a simple, lovely gown, one my husband bought for me. And trust me, my husband doesn't buy indecent clothes. So what on earth gave this old man the courage to approach me? I wanted to tell him I was married, but instead I chose silence. I simply walked away hoping he would take the hint. But no, the old man started following me. He drove slowly, matching my walking pace like he had nothing better to do. I refused to panic. I just thought, if he has the guts to follow me home, then let him come. My husband will handle him. And shockingly, the old man truly followed me all the way home. When I entered the compound and saw him still behind me, I decided to play along. I boldly invited him upstairs, served him juice, and then walked straight into the bedroom to tell my husband everything. My husband didn't even blink. He put on his full military uniform, cap, boots, everything, and walked out like a soldier ready for duty. The moment the old man saw him, fear seized him instantly. His face went pale. I'm sure his spirit froze. But the real drama began when my husband opened his mouth. Instead of shouting or chasing him away, he welcomed the man warmly and said, I got your message that you've come to ask for my daughter's hand in marriage. The old man's eyes almost fell out. Daughter, marriage? He stared at us like he was calculating our ages and failing miserably. My husband continued very seriously, telling him that any man bold enough to follow his daughter home must be ready to marry her immediately. He listed marriage requirements and even gave the man 1 hour to provide all of them. I tried so hard not to laugh, but tears were already forming in my eyes. The man stammered, I'm a married man. My husband shot back, were you married when you were following her on the road? That was when the old man realized he had walked into a trap. He began begging desperately. Sweat poured down his face. His shirt soaked like he'd been running under the sun. Finally, out of fear, he pulled out money and dropped it on the table, apologizing and shaking like a wet puppy. After tormenting him enough, my husband returned the money and warned him never to chase after another woman again and to go back to his wife and children. The man ran out of our house like his life depended on it. I didn't know he could move that fast. And the moment he left, I burst into uncontrollable laughter. You'd like to see the look on his face. He truly believed he was about to marry a second wife right there in our living room. Honestly, you all should say no to cheating.